getting all that time. Now they've cycled it to Elamite, while Roy and Lunchbox are really just keeping Final Boss off balance and making them struggle to try and get that ball out of the hands of the Instinct player.
Look how rushed Final Boss feels. You just saw Fear itself just jump top middle with none of his teammates. They just are out of order.
They're
right
playing
now.
the way they made Believe the Hype play last series. Essentially, what they're doing is they're scrambling. They've lost all that nice flow that they had earlier. They've got to get back into it. They need to get a setup. And as you said, you know what? You got to pick and choose. If you're going to go for the snipe, you got to realize it's going to overextend you sometimes. Because the fact of it is Instinct just got a minute and change of ball time without the ball even being touched by Final Boss. That's never a good sign. That means that the Instinct setup was lock solid.
Did you just say lock solid?
I was going to correct myself, but I didn't think you noticed. I meant rock solid, and you can bite me.
Victory X holding on to the ball. Pistol going up against Roy, one-on-one battle, and Pistol wins that one. That is what Final Boss needs. They need a big play here. They need to start winning their individual battles, and now they have an opportunity to set up here top blue, Scott.
But I've always said it. I don't know why teams bring it to Sniper. It's so vulnerable there. If you can get the ball to gold and blue, the setup is so much more structured. Because the lift that comes to camo, it's an easy nade. But to snipe lift, there's so many different possibilities.
136 to 66. Final Boss with half Instinct score, but Pistola just got the camo and he's holding on to the odd ball, and he decided to play ball it there. And it looks like it's because Instinct is pushing in really aggressively.
Okay, that confused me there. I was hoping they
he listened to his teammates, and they said they was being pinched. So that was a great play by Pistola right there.
Fantastic performance by Pistola in the last minute here. 136 to 70 and counting, and he's going to pass that ball to Ogre 2 while he goes to sneak in behind the setup over at Blue Tower. And it looks like he knows his camo is about to run out, so he's just going to play it safe and stay on snipe. Very heads-up plays here out of
And he also saw Victory X top middle, and once you see your teammate in that position, you don't want to crowd him. You want to have a structure on the snipe tower if you're going to hold it.
Pistola just trying to stay alive here. He's got all kinds of pressure. He gets the killing spree. Now he's got the sniper, but he's beat down by Elamite. Let's go to Elamite Warrior as he picks up the fresh snipe and uses it. 145 to 84. Instinct holding on to a huge lead.
And again, the key here for Final Boss is they can't let Instinct do this. We see him again with the ball down in green. They got the snipe set up. This is exactly what they did last time, and they got themselves over a minute at a time this way.
And Elamite actually just hit two players with a single shot. They're dropping both of their shields, and now he's pulling out the battle rifle.
Final Boss's charges just aren't as precise as they need to be to take back this snipe setup from Instinct.
Fact. And now we see the missed snipe by Elamite Warrior. Let's see if he can pull a lunchbox. Doesn't connect with the head, but he hits Victory in the body. And that seems to be Final Boss's take-back strat. They're constantly sending a guy top camo. Scott, why are they doing it?
Well, that's the only way you can get an angle on the guy who's high elbow. And plus, you have one jump, and then you're already being able to shoot the ball guy.
Roy moving the ball perfectly. Bottom green, staying alive. Finally, Ogre 2 is able to beat him down. But Lunchbox and friends have definitely increased their lead. It's 185 to 84 seconds now. Instinct might end this game before we even get to the 4-minute mark. So Fear itself grabs the fresh camo, but as soon as he grabs it, he's taking heavy fire. Instinct trying to shut them down before they can even get started. And there's the beatdown from Cloud. Great execution of the power-up player. And now the ball is going to be played.
Well, it looks like Instinct got their mojo back after that last TS game.
They were just a little cool, you know. They had to sit on the sidelines while watching Final Boss take on Believe the Hype. Now they're warmed up. The communication is back. The team shot is back. And they're just showing why they won the Orlando Championship match.
You know, it's actually really, really impressive because, you know, as I mentioned earlier, we hadn't seen them challenged or pressed. And what I thought you might see, but we haven't, is if you suddenly are afraid that you're going to lose, guess what? You're probably going to lose. But they didn't get into a trap where they said, oh, we've lost a couple of games in a row. They came out on that amplified game, which is a game type that really you could see go either way, based on the skill of these two teams. They dominated, and now they're dominating this game as well.
Ogre 2 sniping Cloud. Once we're going to go to Ogre 2. I thought he was going to shoot the bird. Instead, he hits Roy, and it just barely missed, but he gets the beat down. 4 dead for Instinct as Victory X is going to grab the oddball and bring it back to yellow.
They need this setup here. If they can get that ball into blue and have Victory X hold it just for a good amount of time, they can be back in this game. They have 4 minutes and 50 seconds to work with.
Lots of time in this game type, one of the hardest to break setups. And Roy trying to get that ball out of there. Fear unable to get the back smack in time, and Roy, great play to toss that off the map. Nice grenade will pick up the kill on Lunchbox. Fear not backing down. Elmite getting skied on. There's the killing spree. Launched up in the air by the grenade. Fear itself unaffected by it. Perfect 4 shots to take down Elmite, and now he's got the sniper rifle. This is a huge play.
Now, Fear just needs to bait himself here. If he can drop top middle and sit in front of top green, he's going to be a big distraction.
Instead, he gave up the sniper rifle, and that is huge. Victory X has the camo top middle, and he's going to get called out, and Lunchbox unable to finish the kill. And Victory gets the back smack. We got to go to Victory, even though Lunchbox is pushing in. And Victory died. Good call, genius.
Final Boss doing some work here to make this a game at least.
And they got to be careful, though. They cannot allow Instinct to get their elbow set up again. Right now we have Fear itself holding that oddball there. Putting it down to put shots on Lunchbox. Ogre 2 and Victory are going to converge. There's the triple kill out of Victory X. Let's go to Big Vic.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, back up so I don't see them.
Left their way.
Victory X and Fear itself. Nice shots. Ogre 2 finishing off the kill on Elmite Warrior. The final boss chance starts on the main stage. Ogre 2's got the sniper. Let's check it out.
And you notice what's working here is they've got the ball down green again, which is where Instinct got so much of their time. They got the snipe going on, Pistola laying down, covering fire. They're doing the Instinct setup.
And check out the score, guys. Remember, it was 198 to about 85 seconds. Final boss calling right back in it. It's now 203 and counting to 171. But final boss cannot allow the Instinct to get set up, because when they do, they have gotten at least 50-second chunks of time. And remember, Instinct only needs 250 to win this game. So Roy just got the fresh camo. Lunchbox continuing to do work with the sniper rifle as he has all game long. And Lunchbox has a completely fresh sniper here. Lots of ammo left. If he can stay alive, he can do a lot of damage, and he gets another kill as he beats down Victory X. But none of his teammates are going for the oddball. Finally, we see Roy pick it up top middle.
Now you're just going to see Lunchbox help clear out green here, and then he's going to go right back to high elbow and put in shots on the guy's top gold, because that's where he's most effective.
You really know this game. I like that. Good call. Fear itself with a double, going for the triple across the map. Final boss breaking up the setup there, and that was huge.
Yeah, but times are working against them right here. They need to hold this ball for pretty much the rest of the game. Instinct gets their hands on it again, it's pretty much game over.
But you know, they are in the right setup here. If you see, you have Victory X at camo. He's doing a good job right here.
Just
Fear
got a double.
Just needs to make sure he doesn't go to top snipe, because if he does, those nades right there are going to kill him.
And he's got 2 guys coming
And
top
there he
middle.
goes.
Didn't win his battle against Cloud. 60 seconds left on the clock. Final boss trailing by 28. And I thought this game was going to be complete dominance out of Instinct. Really surprised by Final Boss, able to come back, but it looks like as time is running out, Instinct is going to lock this one up, guys. And Lunchbox is rocking Mahler. Let's go to him.
It was really Lunchbox's game, this one, Chris.
For sure, Lunchbox putting on a show, helping out the highlight reel. Taking a swig of water. He's feeling good. Instinct takes the lead. So let's take a look at the stats. Lunchbox dropping 31 kills that game. Plus 12 for him, only 8 assists. The rest of his teammates all with 20 plus assists. And Cloud with the most ball time there. 33 kills for Lunchbox. Huge game. Instinct now leads the series 5-3.
Huge game there out of Instinct.